Nice. For a few days, I've had a medley of, one of the songs off that new Marina album, and, like, a couple of the Epic songs, and, the, like, I Crafted the Starlight song from Cinderella's Castle. Grilled cheese. I've got pasta and mashed potatoes, and also some desserts over there. And some juice. It's a very tart cherry coconut. Very good, very tart. Oh, today my saltery bows came in. I know, like, no one cares, but I'm glad that my saltery bows came in. Gonna have to look up tutorials on how to play a bowed saltery. What is the secret to your delicious grilled cheese? Oh yeah, butter both sides of the bread. I have heard of that technique. Oh, Parmesan. Extra fancy. That's a good idea. Ha, crisp up that parm. That's a good idea. Secret to grilled cheese, more cheese, but in ways that you might not have thought about. Huh. Yeah, it's just one of those things you gotta accept. It's like, this will be a bit oilier, but the slight texture issue is worth it for the flavor. Hell yeah. Should try making grilled cheese again. I haven't tried to do that in a while. I should give him a cool scar. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, quality cheese can really change everything. And also bad quality cheese can also change it for the worse. So if you get like a proper like natural cheese that usually has a higher fat content in it, so it's gonna melt better. That's what makes it melty. I cannot remember what Hachi's glasses look like. I should ask him for like a face pick or something so I can use as reference. Yeah, do they also call it American cheese over there? The gross plasticky stuff. When I was like a little kid, for some reason I could not get enough of that stuff. I would just unpackage the slices because they were always in the like weird thin plastic, and I would just eat them. But then at some point I just stopped liking them. They just became really gross. Taste buds do tend to change over time, especially if you like to try new things. It's probably that like I got to have enough good cheese that eventually I just wasn't able to handle the gross cheese anymore. My system was like, what the fuck is that? Stuff ain't natural. Yeah, Kraft cheese, like Kraft American singles. Yeah, they're very square. And those come packaged in like a little thin sheet that has like a little fold over. I haven't actually gotten them in years. This is based on my vague memories. And they come in just like a little packet like that, and there's just a whole bunch in there. The fucking Kraft symbol, you know those. Yeah, I thought that dance was familiar. Definitely want to make the eyes a bit more crinkly. I want to make it look like he's really focusing. It's a friggin' hole in the rabbit in his mouth and running away. Well, the lights would be reflecting off of that side. And a soda pop. My little soda pop. Pew! Haha, nice. Mm. Hmm. Cool. It's always a fun kind of villain. Yeah, freaking Nice Bolt. Oh man, I think that like just because I remembered it, but the freaking grocery store is asking for charity donations. I was reading a while ago that a lot of grocery stores use those donations as part of their tax write-offs. Because I used to often, if I could, give a little bit to the charities because I'm fucking little goody two shoes. But then I heard that and I was like, man, fuck you, I'll make the donation myself. Just a reminder to always research charities that you donate to if you're not sure if they have a good track record or something. It's, probably don't donate to them. Yeah, it's always like you gotta look into. There's like Charity Navigator and stuff where you can look into the charity itself, see how many of its proceeds actually go to the people they claim to be helping, the people or animals or whatever they claim to be helping. Yeah, Salvation Army are the ones who, like, in the past at least, I haven't checked up on them in a while, but they've, like, actively lobbied against gay rights and stuff like that. And Goodwill, there was a problem with them for a while where they were, as part of disability rights, they were, like, severely underpaying their, disabled workers, although that's part of, like, state laws and stuff like that, where for some reason, usually because of, Medicare and stuff like that, but, um, like, if you're disabled and you work, there's, like, places that can pay you significantly less. And it's like, because usually, people want to be able to try to keep their disability benefits from the government, because if you make too much, which actually isn't, these days, it's not very much at all. If you have like $2,000 to your name and you don't use it like within the month that you get it, essentially, uh, they can be like, oh, well, you'll be fine. We're just going to take away your thing forever, and it's going to be really, really difficult to get back onto it. So you're going to take away your benefits, and it's going to be really, really hard to get back onto your benefits because you have 2,000 whole dollars. I think they recently expanded the amount you can have because, cost of living and stuff like that, because the amount hasn't gone up in a long time. There are often disabled people who either just want to work because it's fucking extremely boring and depressing not having anything to do all day, or they need to because they still can't pay for their medical bills with the pocket change that you get from disability payments. But, they can't get too much money, so a lot of places just pay them not very much. It's a really stupid system. Yeah. I'm not quite doing that. Let's see. Right. I think people like shouldn't be able to get fucking write-offs on their taxes if they have over a certain amount of money in them. It's like, nope, that money came from somewhere. That being your workers and the other people you exploited for it, so now it's going to go back to them. That's how it's supposed to work. Alright, okay, so that will be a little bit staggered because of. Okay. Mm, right. I think a lot of people who are just like insanely rich are just completely disconnected from reality. Like, it's a huge part of the problem is that they just live in a different world than everyone else is living in. They seem to think that they worked for their money, because to them the idea of work is completely different. To them, work is making a few phone calls or something. Right. Okay, I started drawing the pattern from here, and now I'm having trouble visualizing the pattern going this way. Whoops. Also, I messed it up in the beginning. Wait. Right, yeah, because it wraps under that. Okay. Hmm. 20 pixels is a really big line size. It also depends on what pen you're using. He's like, this is one of my favorite ones to use for like coloring things in, and like currently I have it at 24 pixels, and I really like how it can get small and then like really big. But if it's like way too sensitive, it's going from small to huge to small like really fast, then yeah, you might have to change your sensitivity. Whereas if I'm doing something like lines, I prefer something a lot more stable and also smaller. Mm, the pattern can be slightly fudged up there or whatever. Mm. Save progress check. Hydration check. Mm. well, no. Weird little cat. Mm. Mm. Mode. Mm.
Said the insurance won't pay for it because they're kind of new drugs, and so the only people that can get them are people who can pay $1,200 a month, and the rest of us get this. What's this? It's a prescription for Lizzo. Rich people get Ozempic, poor people get body positivity.
That was pretty good. Mm. Well, there are designer babies. Those have been around for a little bit. It's from what I understand, it's really common for stuff to go weird because they're still people, they're genetic constructs, and the kids who grew up as like after having been designed essentially, they're usually really depressed because their parents act like, if they're not completely perfect, then they're like, what did I pay for, kind of thing. I hear a lot of people who had any sort of genetic interference when they were babies, that felt like they were being treated as products and not people, that kind of stuff. Probably not at Mass Effect levels yet, but there are designer babies, and it is fucked up. Over here, like drawing a flat braid from multiple angles is a great idea. I'm a genius. It is kind of fun to figure out, but also I'm like, heck. I have to switch over to pixels when the pen needs to charge. Yeah, exactly. I got confused. You're saying that Miranda's a good fictional example of that. Okay. I never know if I have like a lag. Yeah, she was treated like a product too. Penn died. Yeah. Save progress check. Oh, right, I did have that open. Okay. Now this one I had to, adjust the lines, the outlines, so they fit better. Did I don't know if it's on there. Hmm. Did I lower that? I guess I lowered that.
My baby monitor won't turn on. My water pressure. Mr. Fix-It, can you please tell us why you haven't been responding to people's calls?
Well, I've just been busy
Quiet.
with my various assets. You see, I've been trying to acquire some social media platforms. I just bought Instagram.
What? The country needs stuff fixed. Why the fuck are you out buying Instagram?
Hey, did you just outbid me to acquire Instagram?
Yeah, I outbid you. I own Instagram now and you don't.
Oh, yeah? Well, I just acquired the entire Bloomberg Media Company.
Oh, yeah? Well, I can kick your ass. You want to fight me MMA?
Yeah, I'll fight you, MMA. Let's do it.
What the hell are they doing now?
I'm just going to make a company, and I'm going to fly
What
to
am I doing?
space.
I bet I can get to space before you do.
God, fuck these guys.
Oh, right, that's all messed up. Okay. Completely changed that. Oh, those were. No, I'll do that here. Okay, so I did kind of increase it. Mm. 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 Change their. It's just the shape. Ah. Mm. 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 Oh, yeah, it's a sleeve. Okay. Okay. Why didn't I? Whatever. Again in a second. Mm.
Hi, I'm a mailman who got shot in the face, and now I get to pick the fate of all those dirty poor people. Now who should I give all of the power to? I'm not listening to you. Fuck you. Mr. NCR, why should I give it to you?
Well, you can pay taxes.
That fucking sucks. That's awful. Bad.
And we believe in equality.
But you keep killing people.
Oh, yeah.
So you're basically the faction equivalent of Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck you. Okay, Caesar's Legion, what you got for me?
Well, we give women no rights.
Ooh.
And we crucify anyone who doesn't like us.
Ooh, how wacky.
And we're bringing back slavery, baby.
Yeah, if I pick you, I'm not gonna hear the end of it, sorry. I'm gonna leave you to your tour.
With my ending, you get to decide everything yourself.
That makes me irresponsible, I like it.
I will put us in rocket ships and assault people who disagree with my funny robots.
You're like a talking TV.
Did you even hear what I said?
No.
Blow up these metal hobos.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hell, stop beating me. Stop beating me. Ow, ow, oh, that hurts. Ow, ow. Oh, man. Oh,
Grandma,
man.
what did the TV man believe in again?
Well, he was a libertarian, sweetheart.
What do they believe?
Should someone have to have a government-issued license to drive a car?
Oh.
No. What's next? Requiring a license to make toast in your own damn toaster?
Uh-oh.
Right. That 7640. It's pretty big. Okay. Right. I'm picking the fuck out of this in case they need it for some reason. Okay. Oh, this times 40, right? So let's do the other ones. Hmm. It's like, I think it has okay contrast. I was able to contrast the face up a bit more, which is good. If it needs to change, I could change it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there were like, I like how each sort of faction had, like, some were definitely more fucked up than others, but they all had, you know, different reasons why you could see why people would want to join certain ones. So having to choose between them is always kind of hard. Unless it was like your goal was, like just to beat game or something like that, but if you had certain ideals you wanted to keep up with in the game, then yeah. I might have to move. There's like a really cold breeze from the fan. They hit me right on the back of the neck. I'm kind of hanging out in the living room today because my room is a mess and it's more comfortable in here. But LG needs the fan on so she can sleep, and it's cold. It's gonna be a little bit there, but I guess it does make it look more like it's kind of natural, so that's fine. Okay. I don't know if my pen needs to keep charging. What's up with that? Oh. What's up with that? Dang it. There's one tiny little pixel here. If I notice the one pixel off, then I can change it. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, they're not great, but they can sort of be worked with. Mm-hmm. Trying to work on this one for a bit. Hey, grab one of the couch blankets at least. Go. Posture and stretch check. So I'd go give my dog a bath tomorrow, and I'm really tired, and I want to go all the way across town, but also I want to see my dog. I want to do some other stuff tonight, but I'm also like, maybe I'll just like,
very few things in history are black and white. A lot of it is gray, and that includes the Civil War. It was actually fighting for states' rights.
States' rights to do what?
Excuse me, sir?
States' rights to do what? What did you want to use those rights for? You usually don't mention that part. I want to hear it. I wonder what you want to do with them.
Yeah, what do you want to do with states' rights?
The Confederacy didn't want to be oppressed by the North.
Really, what were they preventing you from doing? What did they not want you to do?
Listen, my friend, there was more to it than slavery for why we made the Confederacy.
That is really, really interesting, because the guy who made the Confederacy, the vice president, said that it was because they wanted to have slavery, and all the state constitutions said they wanted to have slavery, and they seceded the moment that the president got elected that was going to abolish slavery. Boy, the Confederacy sure looks slavery adjacent, at least. No, anyways, states' rights do what?
You're ignoring our other concern.
Yeah, but among the concerns was slavery, so I don't care, because you deserve it, because you're evil. And slavery is evil. That's a very... You should know this. By the way, could you answer my question, you fucking traitor? States' rights to do what?
Well, it's our heritage.
It lasted 5 years. The Annoying Orange has existed longer than the Confederacy did. The fucking Annoying Orange, dude. You're gonna celebrate a nation so fucking weak the Annoying Orange outlived it?
Well, states' rights.
Got Douglas.
Each Dixie boy must understand that he must mind his Uncle Sam away. Away, we'll all go down to Dixie.
This is really good. Yeah, the Confederacy was extremely short-lived. Fucking Annoying Orange. I'm gonna think of that every time I see some jackass on the street with a Confederate flag on their car or something. Fucking Annoying Orange. There's a fucking... Oh yeah, Utton Shea. He does these these satire videos about that, and it's very funny. Yeah. Now, like, most of the people who actually owned slaves were, like, rich plantation owners, but they were probably able to get other white people on their side by saying, like, look, they're oppressing you for being white or something. And they still don't like unions, because back in the day, the idea of unions was, doesn't matter what color we are, we're all doing the same work, and we're all being oppressed by the same people trying to exploit our labor, so we should get together for it. We should negotiate for our rights. Yeah. So it was like those totally rich disconnected liberals living in the cities. They don't know your trouble as a poor working class person. Says, you know, incredibly rich people who are just using the working class people. Yeah, it could have been. Been like, we're fighting the people who burned your house down for no reason. It's because they're mean. They're oppressing you. Those lofty people in their ivory towers with their education. They think they're better than you. We're totally not using you for any other purpose besides that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of the soldiers were probably just being used. And people using them relying on, like, identity politics, being like, aren't you just a proud soldier? Don't you want to support the people on our side? You're with us. Like, we're both white. That means we're totally have more similarities than you and these non-white people, even though we're a bazillion times richer than you, and we're not going to share any of our wealth with you or anything. Actually, we're just going to use you as cannon fodder for our own means. But yeah, we're so alike, you and I. Could have been. Yeah, that's something I haven't seen any data of, but I would have to, like... It might be hard to find information on it, but, like, the number of deserters in, like, the German army in World War II. You know, conscientious objector types who are like, yeah, I can't do this, and left. Wonder if there's any data on that. Or if any data on that. Like, I figure it could be hard, because if anyone was caught deserting, they would probably just, like, kill them to get rid of them, right? I would figure, so they wouldn't be able to be like, oh, look at all these people deserting, it's gonna make us look weak, you know? I don't know. I think it's a good idea to, because this is, like, real easy. Like, I do it all the time, like, slipping into an us versus them mindset of, like, because, you know, you don't want to, start getting into, like, what am I thinking of, like thinking that you're too good to ever make the mistakes that other people have made ever, you know? So there are people who are like, oh, well, I'm, like, to use, like, the first example I could think of, there are people who'd be like, well, I'm not a transphobe. I stand up for trans people, so I can never do anything wrong, even though I am sending death threats to a trans creator on the internet, telling them to kill themselves because they were being bad representation. But it's not because I hate them. It's because I'm standing up for the rights of good people, because I'm a good person, you know? Not a very good example, but I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't constantly think of yourself as, like, or, like the moment. What is that old phrase I read somewhere that said it really well? God damn it. Something about, like, you can't give yourself categories of people who it's okay to disregard as human. Something like that. I turned my sketch the other direction, so I'm having, like, an impossible time figuring out how to draw this otherwise. Okay, there we go. Even if you were paying attention, you would off topic. I thought that sounded familiar. I really like Borderlands, yeah. I mean, I can't remember every single quote, but yeah. Yeah, something, giving yourself categories of people who it's okay to disregard as human stuck with me for a long time. Oh, SpongeBob anime.
Are you ready, kids?
Oh, that might be really loud.
I can't hear you.
Fuck. Yeah, SpongeBob anime is pretty great. Wait, something went wrong here. This fucking nose flapping in the breeze. Okay, the sketch layer. It's like, okay, it's not that big, so it should be about that big. It's somewhat consistent. Right? Especially with their weird cartoony designs. The fucking worm. Like that, then it'll be somewhat similar. Okay. Fucking me hoy me no. Yeah, Doodle Bob. I keep looking up at like the worst moments. I hope there's a way to like draw that going around the corner. Maybe I'll just put like a big metal detail to distract from that. That'll look cool. Yeah, it'll mostly be hidden behind the hand anyway, so it doesn't even matter that much. Just have to copy it on the other side. tip. If you're having trouble drawing something, cover it up with something else. That sucks, dude. One of the songs stuck in my head. What the hell's it called? Just called Magic? I typed that wrong. No. That's fucking... Oh, cool. Can't remember if I saw this animatic. Someone did an animatic, though. Let's put that on. Oh, I think I did see this one. That's fine, it's good. Yeah, Ash Dash.
Hardly. The house of Ashmore rises once again. It rises once again. Is that how this ends?
Yeah, the songs have been in my head like most of the day. God, I bet the song would taste so good.
Forgive or forget, then I will pardon the as radiant and terrible as I.
There's like some fan art floating around in my head that I would like to work on for this. Oh, nice. That's cool. Huh. I also had a like I was playing a bit of Project Segai before bed last night, and the last song I played was one of my favorite ones, Metama Reborn, and that's also been in my head all day. I love that song. Yay, MMJ. How weird Ryoshu is. It's like the edgiest art hoe. Oh, happy synthesizer, right? Yeah, that song slaps. Fun and good song, like it a lot. Right, why does she abbreviate everything? There's the one with the cutesy... Metama Reborn, but they were reborn without a budget. Hold on. I gotta know what this is. Right. Hmm. 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 Occasionally when you or other Olympus Company fans start talking about fan theories and stuff like that, I picture that guy. What's he from, the Office or something? I don't know. But he's standing like crazed, his hair's all fucked up, and he has like bags under his eyes. He's like has his hand on a bulletin board covered in things, covered in like red string connecting each other. You know that guy? Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those shows where I haven't actually seen them. I just see a lot of reaction images and clips from them. I say that with affection, of course. They're like, if you pause, between these two frames, a line appears, and I'm like, was that intentional, or... Like, you can just barely make out the phrase, the sun sets in the west, or something like that, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, there might be hints in there about the character stuff. And that is a pretty classic one. That's not even like too tinfoil hat with fan theories. It's just analyzing theme lyrics. It is a bop, though. That's a random Christmas outfit. Never question, only occasionally wonder at them. They're like, huh, wow, that was the choice? Oh, this one's really cute. It's got like a sheer lacy overdress. Okay. Got this like vampire fit here. The red eyes and gray skin and everything. Sure. Alright, this very dramatic rose in a tall vase ass microphone. That's cute. Break soon. Yeah, I have like junk all over my desk right now, but I really gotta continue, just a random thought I had. I really want to continue making little leather bag tags so I can practice that. Because I've made a bunch now, but I'm still like learning, you know? That could be pretty cool. I like it when figure skaters do routines to just like, I don't know, songs that I think are cool or anime stuff. Like, when Yuri on Ice came out, they were doing routines to the opening and ending themes. Cute little pose. Wonder if there's a video for that Mako and Kaito song I really like. This art looks familiar. Probably sent me this in the past, but I don't remember it at all. I always get mildly frustrated. Well, sometimes it's really easy. But occasionally I'm just like... look, I know it's natural for them to be a little uneven, but not that uneven. What am I doing? And I just get really frustrated. Too small. This thing's like, oh fuck, I gotta justify this. Well, I think if you draw a character with too much cleavage and you are a high schooler, you gotta pass. But yeah, they're fictional characters. They're probably only kids so that kids can relate to them in their you know, because kids can relate to it in the show or whatever. Yeah, I think I just have a hard time drawing curves. Yeah, it's always magical girls, which it's like, it is very cute, you know, and young girls definitely do need cooler, like, essentially superheroes and stuff. Magical girls are just superheroes, pretty much. But, you know, sparklier and cuter. But it's also like, what about when they grow up, you know? Yeah. Magical girl to wise old hag. Yeah, I was thinking, like, what can I do with just my pen? I'm not doing... That's why I was thinking about bag tags, because I still have to make you a traveler wearing, like, warp train gear. I think that was what I was gonna do. And I've been thinking making just little, like, pixel sprites for the traveler for a long time. Yeah, I still have that on my list. It's one of the ones I'm gonna do. I'm trying to see how simplified I can make it. You sure do. I need to have this cute little tail sticking out, but like... Yeah, I had to back burner some littler projects for some other stuff. Mostly the Roadrunner anthology. And I just wanted to do Arcfight. I'm slowly doing this stuff for Hot 2. Which is I'm always happy for a commission, so... I was just appreciating how ridiculous that outfit was, and then she switched into a different outfit. I was like a cheerleader, that's cute. Yeah, for the Traveler, as a keychain, I'm definitely gonna have to, figure some stuff out. Yeah, bag tag keychain type thing, because I have some friends who I just gave them to them and they're essentially just using them as keychains, where they just put it on their keys and just have like a cute little thing on their keys. I'm like, I'm just doing the bag tag part as like a, like, you know, a way to practice more. Because I've got, you know, the main body of the thing, but then I also have to put the pocket on the back. And I have to make the pocket work with the shape. Yeah, it's like, there is gonna be a little window in the back of it. Like a little, clear vinyl. I love how she's in a suit for this part. She looks really cool in a suit. It looks like the microphone looks like they attached a salt shaker to like a table ornament. Feel free to send a reference if you want. I was just gonna look up that stuff whenever I can get back to making them. The bag tags. At the blade things? Don't know if I'd be able to include that, because if I had that like over the shoulder or something, of course she does. Damn, I'm not making the little head things quite big enough here. Of course, sometimes I do just draw it like that, and then I have the scarf going down like that, so that could be fine. I don't know, because like usually I have, you know, a little bindle going out like that and on the back, not that big, but you know, sketching in pixels. But also it's going to be leather, so having a thin piece going out like this, I would either have to make it out of something else, or like add a little like metal rod in there or something, or I would just have to like leave it out, which I might just end up having to leave it out. Depending on how I put the design together, I might be able to have him holding something. I could have it holding something like on the side, maybe? Like if it was on the bag, it'd be like in this region. It's like every time they say the name of the song. No, it's a gift. If you wanted to give me money for it, then I would, you know, be asking for more specifications, but because I was planning to just, like, I'm just trying to learn how to use leather more, and I'm trying to do different designs for different people, but then also not have to hold on to the results. Because I don't want to leave all my student projects hanging around my room, essentially. Make those two different colors.
Gnarly.
Oh yeah. Oh, this doesn't have anything to do with the bag. I'm just trying to figure out a traveler sprite. It's just sort of like a very vague, probably not gonna happen idea I've had for a long time, where I was like, it would be fun to just play around in like RPG Maker and make a bunch of little pixel assets and just sort of make essentially a walking simulator where it's just you're the traveler and you're going to different strange areas and just, you know, just traveling around. I doubt I will ever actually do it. That's the kind of thing where I would love to make assets for it. The flies. I'm just trying to picture like what I would change when I add colors. And if there were any items or essentially quests you can do, it would pretty much just be like things that you need to get into an area that you couldn't get into before. It would just be an exploration game where all you do is talk to funky characters. Talk funky characters and explore and try to get into as many places as possible. Tail. Ow. That's posture check. Ah, my neck. Ugh. Mm. Oh yeah, possibly. Yeah, it's just like an idea I've had. Mostly just pretty vague. It would not have a storyline. It would decidedly not have like any overarching story. It would just be weird little areas and funky little characters, and you could definitely collect items, because, you know, that's fun. I don't know if I need to say this, but... figure out if I can save it later. Because mostly I'm just trying to work on this. So what time is it? Okay, it's almost been 2 hours. I want to draw, like, at least this one more line going down like this. This is definitely going to take a while, so I'd like to get some done on it, and then I gotta... I wanna go help my dad tomorrow. That could be cool. I don't know how to do a space shooter, but there's probably like guides and stuff. Yeah, I don't wanna. I got stuff I want to do here. But he is still sending me a little bit of cash, so maybe I should go out. Also, the thing I have to go do is give my dog a bath. That's essentially it. I gotta go wash my dog. And I'm always okay with going to help my dog. Gotta go de-stank the dog. Come on, no. Did the pen barely charge at all? Did not charge. I should have charged a little bit. Dang it. Okay, well, I guess my pen is saying that I have to at least sign off. I do have to go do some laundry. Dang, if it wasn't for that loud train and then those loud people who just happened to walk by at the right moment, I would have had the answers to everything. Let's see. I'll save this somewhere. I'll make the little guy's own thing.
Так вот, чем я кончил.
О боже, чувак, твой голос!
Вот еще точек.
Thurgan.
Бах, так и знал. Луч слабый. Если небесное оружие не работает, то это не призрак.
Значит, человек, да? Аномальный человек. Луч может менять только внешнюю форму. Коленочки действительно кряхтят.
В таком случае все просто. Мы побьем его.
Вы, ребята, выглядите как уроды.
Тихо, девка. Как неудачная панти нам теперь бесполезно. Куда пошел плохой дядя? Туда. Это ужасно.
I really should save this version where I changed one single pixel.
Теперь я здесь. Панти! Ух ты ж. Извиняюсь за задержку.
Так, значит, твое веселье закончилось?
Я кое-что заметила. Быстрее, стой смирно, дьявол.
Maybe I can,
Время пришло. Панти, что? Стокинг!
Крокодил? Ой-ой.
Oi. Yeah, the Thing gorilla. It's pretty great. I gotta watch that whole series someday. I've seen some of the older series, but like not all of it, and I can't remember most of it by now. Yeah. They really got everything down. Right, yeah. Yes. The original's probably the same as the continuation. Oh yeah, except for Donut Lip Garter Belt, that was not great, but... Gotta see if that one pixel is also in these. And maybe I can just remove that one pixel. And they're massive files. Okay, yeah, it is there. I'm just gonna delete these and then resave them. Yeah, also they're racist. Ugh. Okay, and that one's fine. Why is... That one just doesn't have it. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Whatever, I gotta go bed. I gotta heckin' go bed. Now that's bothering me. But you know what? I don't care. I've decided I don't care. Sometimes you gotta decide that you don't care. Well, barely any drawing is better than zero drawings at all. Big stretch. Ow. Okay. Big stretches and hydrates and postures and take your meds and pet your cat who teleported next to you and is staring at you like she's dying. Okay, she got mad. And get the good sleepy times and go wash your dog even if you don't feel like it. Okay, good night.